We all have a choice in our life, no matter what it is that we're doing, no matter what stage of our life that we're in, no matter what status that we're in, we always have a choice to do things differently. One of the things that I have found in interviewing many people over the years and working with many clients is that regret is one of the biggest ideas or the biggest feelings and emotional burdens that we can carry with ourselves. The regret of not doing things in our life. So I wanted to take some time today to share with you just a few most common regrets, and I want you to just listen to these and reflect. Take some time to reflect upon in your own life to see if these are things that you are dealing with right now and what you can do to change, what choices you can make right now today in order to flip the switch, in order to live a life with no regret. I mean, I think that many years ago, I had read a really beautiful article written by a hospice nurse who had worked with thousands and thousands of patients over the years in their last days. And she had these really profound conversations with these people about how they lived their life, what they reflected upon, what they missed, what they were most grateful for, and everything. And it was interesting because a lot of them shared their top regrets. And it was a beautifully written article. When I remember reading that, this was about 10 years ago, it really changed my perspective on how I live my life. And I often use the question of inquiry for myself: if I don't do this, will I regret it? And if I do this, will I regret it? Asking yourself that question and having that as a filter for the things that you do in your life, I think can be very, very important. One of the biggest things that I have seen in people is that they have regretted not having the courage to live to be their true self, not being their real self, not learning who they are early on in life. And maybe, it doesn't have to be early on in life. You can also do that in your second or third stage of your life or whatever, wherever you are, learning who you are, getting to know who you are, and living from your true self, being exactly who you are, who you came to be. Each and every one of us are very unique. So it is something, ask yourself today, are you doing things for the sake of others only? I mean, we are here to help one another. We are here to help support one another. But are you doing things that make your heart sing? Are you living your true self? Are you being who you are? Are you in relationships that you feel that you can be yourself with, that you can be open, you can be honest, you can communicate, whatever it may be? Are you having the courage to live to be your true self? The next one that I'd like to share is that a lot of people have regrets about working so hard and not spending time with family, not spending time with connecting with people. Maybe it's family, maybe it's friends, the people that matter to you, and working so much. Now, I do believe, and you will hear me talk about this, about loving what you do is very important. Find work a career that you love to do what you do, that you can lose yourself in. It is very, very important, but I will tell you what's even more important and what's more meaningful is working with people that actually care about you as well and care about the mission, and that you get to build deep connections and relationships with people who share the same values, who share the same goals in life. If you're working with somebody that's only about the money and only about the bottom dollar, the bottom euro, the bottom, just the bottom line, basically, and that's not where your heart is, you're going to have a constant conflict within yourself. You're not going to be living your true purpose. You're not going to be living your true self. And you're going to regret it later on that you work so hard at something that you were just doing for the money. But if you want to live with passion and really this zest for life, really regretting not spending time with your family due to extended work hours or work schedules and everything is really going to catch up with you. So look at your life right now. Now, I know that we all have different circumstances, but look at your life right now. Where are you maybe overextending yourself? Maybe you're not saying no. Maybe you're not setting healthy boundaries. Do you want to look back, 30, 40 years from now and have regret that you worked way too hard and didn't build and connect with the people in your life in a strong way to have a foundational, meaningful life and these connections? The last one that I'd like to talk to you about today is about staying in touch with people. Now, I know we are living in such a digital age that, social media makes it really easy to, send a quick message to somebody, sending a WhatsApp, texting and everything. And I am guilty of this too, and I love doing this. However, picking up the phone or even getting on a Zoom call with one of your friends or family if you live far away matters. Seeing people face to face and staying connected, staying in touch with your friends and family is very important to build the relationships. Otherwise, you become really, really quickly, you become strangers to one another. If you don't reach out to people and don't connect, and I know, like I have seen it with some friends and colleagues of mine or even family members that just don't keep in touch. They don't ever call, they don't write, they don't message me, they don't do anything. And I'm okay with that. It took me a while to get okay with that. But what I realized is, again, using that filter, am I going to regret not reaching out to them? Am I going to regret not sending them a card or a gift or whatever it is that I can do that I feel like doing? Am I going to regret it? If the answer is anywhere close to maybe or yes, then you just go do it. Our life and our time is here very limited. It's very precious. Let's utilize it in the best way that we can to uplift other people, to be kind to other people, to be kind to ourselves, and to bring more love and compassion to this world. So look at your life right now. See where you are starting to regret things. Don't live a life of regrets. You don't want to look back 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now and have a whole list of regrets. You want to be thankful and grateful for all the things that you were able to do to make a difference, no matter how small or no matter how large. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dr. Asha Prasad, and you can reach me on my website. You can go to my website, drashaprasad.com. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you. Until next time.